If you guys don't know about the legend that is Dustin Poirer, this guy grew up with nothing. He didn't have money. He didn't have some fancy education. He grew up in Louisiana without a dad. He was getting into fights on the street with other kids, picking fights with kids that are even older than him. He even gets kicked out of high school and ends up in juvie, which if you don't know is basically like jail for kids. The guy's working fast food. He's picking up cans on the side of the road for money. He's picking pecans, anything he can do to scrape by. He's not doing well in life, and he's very directionless, doesn't have a dad to help him figure out a path in life. But his whole life, he liked watching fights. He liked watching Mike Tyson on TV. He liked the UFC. So you'd better believe when a former UFC fighter came to his town and opened up a gym, he was one of the first to enroll, and that changed everything. Structure, he had discipline, he started pouring himself. He always loved the fights, and now he was able to learn how to fight. But if you know anything about fighting, especially mixed martial arts, it can be very difficult even for pros at times to make money off the sport. Never mind some kid in Louisiana, but Dustin had the best girlfriend ever. Jolie was so good to him. She was writing letters to him while he was still in jail. Talk about commitment. And this woman was working at a nurse. She helped finance his dream. She was willing to pour herself into him. She was willing to support the dream. She would drive him around to the gym. She would drive him around all over the country to compete in different competitions. And boy, talk about an amazing career. This guy starts off just wrecking everyone in the amateur scene. Same deal on the pro scene. And his fights, by the way, his fight style is striking heavy. He's not getting in there to lay on you and just edge out just a close decision. That guy is in there to brawl with you, outstrike you, and outsmart you. This guy's striking was phenomenal. He went to war with his opponents. He wasn't scared. He wasn't timid. He was going to get in your face and grind it out until you succumb to all his strikes to the dome.
Feel like I'm at the tippy top of my game, looking down at the rafters. I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of
And take notice of the overall style here, which is on full display. Dustin is never on the back leg. His stamina and cardio are so well trained that his output remains high throughout the duration of the fight. And boy does he use it. He keeps pressing forward, continuing with jabs and punches, and even incorporates high kicks. Dustin's foot is always on the gas, whether he's inside the cage or out of it. If you include amateur fights, Dustin would go 14 fights in a row undefeated.
I love my wife. I want to let her know that right now. And everybody out there, I want to let y'all know, because I kneel before Jesus, I can stand before any man in this cage.
He has that interim champion victory over Max Holloway, and Max Holloway is an incredible striker in his own right. I have a longer version of Dustin's story on my main channel. Please go check it out. Subscribe to this channel. We do shorter documentaries on this channel. Maybe we'll make them a little longer. Maybe we'll make them a little shorter. Depends on what you guys like. If you're able to support the channel, please do so and subscribe.